I used to come back home from school and hop on Call of Duty, knowing that I should have gone to the gym. Whereas now, I go to the gym the same way I brush my teeth in the morning. I just do it, right? I don't even think about it. And it's super, super easy to get to that point as long as you implement at least one of the steps that I'm going to give you today. So actionable step 1, it may sound so simple, but fix your diet, please. If you're consuming things like Monster Energy and sweets and like Rice Krispies as your pre-workout, for example, that's what I used to eat, you're not going to have energy. Sure, you'll have energy like straight after you've just eaten them, but after that you're not going to. So say you go to school and you've had like a Rice Krispies bar in the morning or something, and then by the time you get to the end of the day, all your energy's gone straight down, plummeted, and you're not going to have the energy to go to the gym. And you're like, I can't really be bothered. You know, you have that kind of energy, and it's because you're eating these kind of foods. Now, just hear me out on this, because I know you might want to click away and think, oh yeah, it's just diet, whatever. You don't understand how important this is. The biggest step you can make is to go from eating all this junk to eating all this junk. And yes, this is still junk in my opinion, so I'll get onto that in 1 second. But cut out all the bad foods. So instead, I started eating porridge. I started eating whole foods. So these are whole single ingredient foods. So, you know, you can see the potatoes, you've got avocado, eggs, whatever. In this little concoction that I used to make, I've got milk, I've got whey protein powder, which is just protein powder. It's got no like additives, no little extra chemicals, little like strawberry boost flavor special edition, you know, that kind of thing, right? It's just plain protein powder. I blend it up with milk and a banana, beautiful. That is the point you want to get to if you want to have good energy throughout the day. However, if you want optimal energy, and I don't expect you to get to this point straight away, this is going to be your main concern, getting rid of all this stuff and eating single ingredient foods. So potato, oats, milk, eggs, that kind of thing, right? But if you want to progress even further, this is my diet now. And I am not kidding you when I say this. I eat 4 ingredients. Not 4 meals, ingredients. I eat meat, predominantly red meat, eggs, raw milk, I didn't put that on here actually, raw milk, so straight out of the cow essentially, and fruit. And that is it. And my energy levels, oh my God, it is insane. I never feel like, oh, should I go to the gym today? Or I don't know, my legs are a bit achy or whatever. I'm just like super hype all throughout the day. You know, like from the minute I wake up, you know, when you first wake up in the morning, you're like you know, you're trying to like force your eyes open and you can't think of like going to the gym or going for some run, like a run or something. This morning I woke up and pretty much straight away, within like half an hour to an hour, I went out and did some sprints. So sprinting, like actually sprinting full force, like down a field essentially. And I had so much energy that when I came back, I didn't need to eat. I get so satiated, meaning I'm full up from these foods, that I don't need to eat until lunchtime if I don't want to. I can probably last the entire day without eating if I wanted to. Whereas you consuming all these little foods here, you need to have like some, you know, sugar hit every 5 seconds, otherwise you're not going to have energy. You need to have like pre-workout and everything. Oh my God, you're going to die if you don't have energy. I can go a full day without eating and have more energy than you. So step 1 is fixing your diet. So it took me years to get to this point, right? So I don't expect you to do it straight away. This is optimal, but this is a lot better than that. And also, if you want a full nutritional course breakdown, I've got a school community, first link in the description, that you can check out, which dives into all like why this is optimal, how to get to this point, what foods exactly to eat, etc, etc. So click the first link in the description if you're interested in that. And let's move on to actionable step 2. This is not to do with how to get more energy, but in fact, the rest of the steps are not on how to get more energy, but it's how to, the timing of your day. So what I used to do is as soon as school finished, lots of people go home, you know, they get dressed, they have a shower, whatever, then they get like their pre-workout and then they go back to the gym. Because my gym was connected to my school, which is pretty much fantastic, like I could just walk down the school stairs and then go straight into the gym. Obviously that might be a little bit different for you, but I could just go, I went straight after school. I didn't go home, I just went straight to school. So I would pack my gym card and my clothes in my bag, and I get my little Rice Krispies square bar, as I said, to get my pre-workout in. and I'd take that to school, and then once I finished school, I'd go to the gym, I'd put all my school clothes in my bag, take out my new clothes, change into them, I'd eat, and then I'd be ready to go, right? And you can do that rather than going home, because that takes a lot of time. And then once you're at home, I find that once I'm at home, I normally go into this, like, can I be bothered? And you know, sometimes you have the feeling of, oh, I could just play a video game. I could just do a workout at home. Like, I did that a lot. I did my workout at home and played Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or whatever. This is Cold War here, but Black Ops 4, I remember. I genuinely remember the feeling of coming home and saying, oh yeah, I'll just do the workout at home. I won't go to the gym, or I might go to the gym later. Let me just do a bit of Black Ops 4 because I just downloaded the game. Do you think I went to the gym? No. So going straight to the gym, say even if like you have to get the bus to the gym, right? Instead of getting that later, just get it straight after school. As soon as you finish school, take your bike to school so you can bike to the gym, whatever it may be. Just do it straight away, because if you take the time to go home and then you've got to get dressed and then you've got to change and then you've got to think, oh, should I go at this time? Should I eat first? You know, you have all these extra decisions in your mind where rather you could just go straight there. And then it eliminates that, because I went to the gym every single day. Pretty much, I went 6 days a week, which is not optimal, but that meant I didn't have to think about it, right? It was just routine. It's just finish school, now it's the gym, right? School was like a waiting lobby for the gym, like a video game lobby. And actionable step 3, I don't expect you to implement this because it depends on your school, but I actually went at lunchtime. I went to lunchtime because obviously it depends on your school, it depends where your gym is and everything, but we would get like half an hour of lunch, right, like as lunchtime, and most people went out, like you're allowed to leave at lunchtime, so most people would go out and get like a chippy or go vaping or something, right, and I'd go to the gym instead. Look, there's my little lunchbox there, so I'd eat whilst I did a PR here of like 85 or something on bench. I was doing 85 whilst eating, and then, you know, within like about 10 minutes I'd go back to do maths or something. Like, it was so cool. Obviously I couldn't do a full workout, but I'd do the workout, and then after school I'd go again, right, so I'd go twice in one day, but obviously I only needed to do half an hour workout at the end of the day instead of the full hour, so just split it in two essentially. But I always had loads of energy at lunchtime, right, because it was in the middle of the day. I was like, oh yeah, I could just go gym right now. And obviously if you can't do then that's fine, but if that's an option, I'd recommend it because it's fantastic. And finally, actionable step 4, this is during summer when I did this. Go in the morning. It may sound ridiculous, but why don't you go before gym? Before school even. Why don't you go to the gym before school? Because I remember walking into the gym at like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? And I was thinking, oh God, I'm so early. And some of my mates had already finished. They were walking out on the way in. And I was like, what time did you get here? And they came at like 6 o'clock or something. So it's completely possible for you to go to the gym, do your workout and get home, have a shower and go to school before school starts. Right, school starts at what, like 8:30, 9 o'clock? Something I can't actually remember. I'm in college now, I haven't been to school in a while. But you can get your workout in before. Even if you do a home workout, why don't you do a home workout before you go to the gym, before you go to school, right? So the one thing I want to say is, even though this is to do with energy, a lot of the energy topic is to do with time. And a lack of time equals a lack of priorities. So if you think, oh, I can't do this for this reason, or yeah, I have no energy at this time, it's because you don't care enough. And you need to care. If you actually want to make progress, then you need to be consistent. Consistency over everything. So take action as best you can, and you will notice a difference. And if you want even more of a difference and a faster difference, you want to notice progress faster, then we can book a one-to-one strategy session where I literally give you a personalized plan. So you say, I can't go to the gym in the morning because of this reason. I can say, oh, maybe we could do this instead. And I'll tailor your plan to fit your needs. And also we've got a private community of guys who can help you out as well. And of course, we've got lots of different things like video modules, like a whole course on basically everything you need to know before the gym, including stuff like time and managing energy, etc. And of course that nutrition mastery course that I was talking about before, and some juicy bonuses as well. And just to add on top, we've got custom workout presets for you, so you don't have to think about that, and meal plans that best fit your needs. So if you're interested in that, then click the first link in the description and I will see you over there. Good night.